In 1973, you were convicted by the Republic of Ireland's Special Criminal Court after being caught with a car containing 250 pounds of explosive and 5,000 rounds of ammunition. You refused to recognize the court and were sentenced to 6 months imprisonment. In court, you declared your membership in the Provisional IRA without equivocation. You stated, "We have fought against the killing of our people. I'm a proud member of the Provisional IRA and very, very proud of it." Could you elaborate what happened at that time and your statement?
Well, I wasn't caught with a car
Okay.
with explosives. I was arrested in close proximity to a car.
Yeah,
And I was never charged. I was never charged with it.
See,
I was charged with membership of the IRA.
as Tony Blair clearly stated and correctly stated in his book, Martin McGuinness is a brilliant person.
Anyway, we'll not split hairs on that. Well, I mean, I was arrested. It wasn't the only time I was arrested. I was also arrested the following year and sentenced to a year imprisonment for membership of the IRA. After Bloody Sunday and after the introduction of a term, many young people like me joined the IRA because we felt there was nothing else to do in terms of how we resisted the activities of the state forces and the British Army. Now, I'm also conscious that many other young people didn't do that. They would often join parties like the SDLP. But a very sizable percentage of the young people of Derry did join the IRA because they felt that if the British Army were going to be allowed to arrest people, imprison them without charge, torture them, come onto our streets and shoot people dead, that we have as much right to fight back as, for example, young Palestinians or young South Africans fighting against apartheid. And so we did. And as I said earlier, there's nothing glorious about it. I never romanticized about what happened within the IRA. Conflict is terrible. It's terrible what it does to communities, and it's terrible what it does to human beings, and it's terrible what it does to families who lose loved ones. It's an absolute heartbreak. But, I mean, the history of it is there. It's there for everybody to see, and no doubt it will be written about for generations to come. I am one of those people that isn't going to be weighed down by that. Whenever people talk about this incident or that incident, I could throw up half a dozen incidents. That's not the mode I'm in. What I have to appreciate is that on all sides of the conflict, people have suffered. And if, for example, Queen Elizabeth and I, who I think epitomise societies and communities that have suffered, if we can engage in an act of reconciliation, I hope that can be used as an example to others about where we need to go.